Hi, I don't know if you could hear me when I said that, but yeah, I was trying to open the tab to actually get it the program to work, and it just wasn't having it. So I was stuck on a picture for a little bit. But I'm here now. I'm here now. Just I'm doing the Discord thing real quick. Gotta do the Discord thing. It's like whoever said that. What the fuck? Okay, I didn't know that they could do that. Thunderstorm warning is in effect outside. I don't hear anything, but I always get like a bit freaked out when you can't hear a thunderstorm, but like you're told that thunderstorms are around you. Only because basically I actually have a family member who was like struck by lightning. It was like I swear it was like 100 years ago or something. But like I have a great uncle or something, and he was like struck by lightning, and it basically like ruined his life forever. He was alive. He survived, but apparently he was fucked because it was something described as, again, it was described as why one of my uncles, one of my great uncles as a child. It's one of the stories that I heard when I was a child, that basically that one of my great uncles said. It was like but it was like talking to him was just like talking to a regular person. However, he spoke incredibly slowly. But it was like the thunderstorm had damaged part of his brain, so that everything was like, apparently his perception of time was altered. So everything was moving at super fast speeds, and he was slowed down, and also fucked up his leg or something. But it was just kind of like, that is terrifying. That would be terrifying. So essentially, from his perspective, everything around him was moving really fast all the time. It was like the world was in fast forward for him. It was just that would be terrifying, only because it means that your life is shortened by so much. It's like, it's crazy, but because like a brain injury kind of thing. Um, Apparently, you get used to it. So he would have just gotten used to everything being really fast. And I don't know if this like changed his perception of time to knock it back to being not super fast, but still, that's terrifying. You would have lost years and years and years of your life like super quick. Just they would have gone by so quick, and you wouldn't have been able to understand anybody, and it would have been freaky for a long time. But yeah, oh my god. But yeah, so whenever I get like a a storm warning or something, and I can't hear the storm yet, then it's like, it's freaky. Apparently, it was a rogue storm. He was hit from like 20 miles away from where the actual storm was going on. You know, it was like one of those. It was a rogue lightning bolt. These happen, isn't it? It's just so fucked up in the world that this shit happens. You know, because that's just something that happened in my family history. Um, but I mean, I've seen like TV programs and shit, and read stuff about people who get like hit by lightning from fucking miles and miles and miles away from the storm, out of nowhere. You know, and you're not even safe. You're not safe anywhere. I don't give a shit if you basically are in a Faraday cage. You can still get hit by lightning. Some woman was in a hotel shower, and she got hit by the building got hit by lightning. The lightning traveled through the entire building and managed to get to her shower her shower controls. You know, the taps. It got to her tap just as she was touching it. It was like, how unlucky have you got to be in the middle of a building, in like the most safe place in that building, in the bathroom of the hotel rooms, and basically get hit by a fucking lightning bolt. I know this is a bit of an off kilter kind of like thing to say. I'm just waiting for people to come into the chat, but it's like, why? You know, uncool, messed up, not good. Just yeah. Now the warning's gone. Is there a lightning storm warning in effect? I got a random message on my phone the other day saying that basically, like, you know, tornado warning in effect. And it's like, oh, we're doing that now. Because I happen to live in, you know, the UK's version of Tornado Alley and stuff. So, yeah. They're not super strong tornadoes. At least, like, you're going to have to be incredibly unlucky to get hit by one of these tornadoes. And they mostly happen in the middle of fields and stuff over here, which is not cool if you're like a barn. Like every now and again, you see you drive past a barn and it looks like it's just fallen over, and it's like, what the fuck? And it's you later find out they got hit by a tornado. It's crazy here. It's crazy. Although I've actually been in a very weak tornado in this office. I've actually been in one. It's a very weak tornado. There was basically like from here, I couldn't see anything. You know, I couldn't see it coming because it didn't pick up that much debris. But it was still like a weak tornado. It's still very, very strong winds. It ripped the door off of my office while I was in it, and basically like fucked around with all of the paperwork and everything on my desk and everything. And kind of like I was just looking outside the door, and you could see kind of like the whirliness of the effect, like on all the plants in the garden, and then it just kind of went past. It was like, oh, neat, but kind of like it wasn't really terrifying. It was just being like in very strong winds. It wasn't really that terrifying, and I'm used to strong winds because where I used to live in Essex is on the edge of the London Valley, and every February or so, basically the wind would go through London, but it would kind of be like on like above London, just above London, and then it would kind of like separate over the valley, you know, over the edge of the valley, and that's where Romford is basically. And if you were in, if you basically managed to get to the top of a building, or at the top of a hill, then you can feel jet-like winds just hit you, and it's really cool. You can actually lean into them, and it's really awesome. But yeah, I used to take the dogs for a walk every day, and so I would basically go to the top of this hill every February, and it was crazy. It was so windy, but so awesome. I never got blown off the hill, but I did see somebody who did, and it was kind of like that did look terrifying. If that was, you know, if I was there, I would be kind of like scared to go on top of hills when it's windy ever again. So yeah, I get it. Hey, Panda Fox. Yeah. So what's been happening? I can't remember when I did a live stream. I know it wasn't last night. Was it? No. No, last night I was with you, Panda Fox. We were watching random YouTubes. So I'm guessing it was the night before. I was in my NASA shirt. I've just had a shower. I remember this now. I got it. My brain remembers now. Oh. Okay, so what has happened in the past couple of days? Not much. I've basically wanted to do some arty stuff. But I can't because every time I want to do some arty stuff, I've got an excuse. I've got a good excuse. Basically, it's just too hot in here. to actually. I don't want to. I don't want to like smudge the paper and all that stuff with like possible like hand sweat because it's too hot. It's kind of like I don't want to do that to the electrical device. I don't want to build up condensation and all that stuff in it with my hand being on it all the time, all that stuff. So I just don't like using my equipment, all my art equipment when it's really hot in the day. So yeah. So I haven't done any arty stuff. That's one of the reasons for this, the voting thing, is because I kind of want something to do. I don't have anything. I don't have any work going on right now, so I already have got nothing to do in the middle of the day, and I'm not being paid for anything right now. So it's like, eh. So yeah, I kind of want to make a video just to keep me occupied, to keep me busy, and yeah. Ooh, I should have put this in the thing. It's coming up to Christmas in July. I would like to have a video idea for Christmas in July. That would be awesome. We're gonna actually probably do it now this year. I think we missed it last year. I think we missed it because I had to go to I had to see my mother about something. There was some kind of emergency. I can't remember what it was. But basically it killed my Christmas. So yeah, my Christmas in July thing. So yeah, I can't remember what that was. Nope. Anyway, but yeah, July 25th. It's gonna be Christmas in July. So I mean, there's lots of time still to find an idea for Christmas in July, but yep. We're gonna have a barbecue. We're gonna have some beer. It's gonna be great. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be simple and sweet and kind of cool. I've got my Santa shirts and stuff ready. My Santa shirt and my not Santa shirt and all that stuff. I did wear my Santa shirt. I wear my "Don't Stop Believing" with the Father Christmas on the front of it. I wore that to Vegas, and that was nice. That was funny. Um, but yeah, I have no idea what we're gonna do for it. It's just gonna be a Christmassy thing. But I've got lots of Santa gear that can be worn like at for it. So yeah, I've even got like that morph suit that is the Santa morph suit. Um, so yeah, I mean it's still cool enough to wear that or to wear my onesie or something. I've also got that effects makeup stuff, so I can actually like put it on my mustache or my beard, depending on if my beard stays. It keeps getting threatened to be like taken off just because it's annoying. So I have to pee, and also there is I killed a large mosquito, but it's making me itch. You know, it's kind of making my every single hair movement that happens on my legs kind of like, yeah, it's kind of scaring me. Ugh, stop it. So yeah. So yeah. Has everybody voted on Discord and everything? Are we all good? Should I just get on with the tallying up and stuff? Is anybody still watching? I can't think of anything else to talk about right now apart from, basically the bladder 4 light is blinking in my head, so it's kind of like stopping it. So yeah, I think I voted. Okay? Nobody's voting right now. No, that's cool. I understand. I get it. You know what? I'm gonna put this on top of that. On top of that. There we go. The voting book. Open the voting book. Okay. You want to go pee? No, I'm not. I'm doing this. I'm doing this fast. I don't have to pee that desperately, but like I will need to go to pee. Like yeah, I'm trying not to go outside as much as possible because it's kind of it's spider webby out there. You have no idea getting into my office what that was like. Even with a stick being waved in front of me, I kept getting it like spider webs all over me all the time. So it's enough deterrent for me to not go outside for a bit, especially in the dark, where you can't see if there's spiders in front of you on the spider webs. So yeah, I don't care if I sound like a fraidy cat. I'm not. I can honestly say I'm not afraid of it. It's just that I prefer not to do that multiple times just to go pee. Okay, I randomly vote. Every time I open the book, I randomly vote. I put a random vote for myself in, or I fill in a vote that somebody has already told me about that they wanted and all that stuff. So yeah, it's one of those two. Okay, so no more votes, huh? Are you sure we're all good? Just to want no one more confirmation. One more before I hit the button. Not the goodbye button, the button to change the banner, the ticker. I kind of want to do another like floor plan design. I feel like I could do that quite easily. Just really funny. It's on the page behind it. Just floor plans. I kind of like that. I was looking at like ship designs and ship layouts, spaceships and stuff, and then I was like, oh, people have already done this. It's not fun anymore. We good? Okay. Okay then. Um, don't vote on Discord because it's yeah. I'm a bit concerned about Dave. Remember the guy that I did the videos with fairly recently? I did like a bunch of videos. My buddy Dave. Sakwe, 1, 2, 3, 4. That guy. Um, he hasn't got back to me in a couple of days. In a few days. He hasn't got back to me since the 3rd of the 6th. The 3rd of June. Hope he's okay. Sorry, I was reminded of this because it like when I opened Discord, like the last thing that I sent on Discord was a message to him saying, "Are you okay?" I hope he's okay. Because the last time something like this happened, Jeffrey disappeared. And although I can't find his obituary, I'm pretty sure he's dead. And I just feel really bad about that because I can't do anything because he wasn't online much, and I still feel sad. I was actually thinking the other day of like, should we have like a memorial service or something, or is it too far? Is it too late? Is it like way too late for that? I really do miss Jeff. Weekly topic poll. Hit the button already, idiot. So not many votes this time, but still some pretty good ones. So that's cool. Too late. Okay. I just wish that I could have done something special, but like, although I had his address, I didn't have his phone number. We literally only talked on Discord and through YouTube comments, so it's kind of a thing. I just at the time I couldn't do anything, and I still can't. Just feel bad about it. It kind of makes me feel. It kind of makes me feel worse because, like, although a bunch of you guys do like private message me and stuff, um, to think about myself for a minute, Jesus. It's like when I do die, I don't know how the message would get out to everybody because although oh no, I've got the dead man switch thing. There's a program there's a program and a website that you can basically have on your computer. That if your computer's been inactive for like a couple of like so many days or a couple of weeks or something, then it will automatically send like an email or even just even a text message to people that basically tell them that like you've most likely passed away, and give them a little message and everything. And I've kind of got like this service set up, so I don't have to like contact everybody, or at least the person that is, yeah, like they don't have to contact everybody to tell them that I'm no longer here. If you're on Discord, please do not vote anymore. I am tallying up right now. It's a really depressing subject. Where's art? Oh, there is. Okay. And the results. The results are Builder Tubbs has no votes. Padding Week has 6 votes. Funnel Week has no votes. Bloating Week has 2 votes. Pub Week has 1 vote. Live Week has 1 vote. Feet Week has no votes. Art Week has 1 vote. And Balloon/Lunar Week has 0 votes. As well as Advice and Squishing Week also have no votes. That was a quick tally. There's not many votes. There's not that many votes. Well, there's a few votes, but they were like concentrated on like one or two things, so it was very easy to do. Okie dokie. So this week is padding week, or this few days is padding week, padding days, whatever. So yeah, I'll try to make a video of that. Has anybody got any ideas for it? That would be handy. Let me fix everything. If you want to vote early for next week, then the topics are Builder Tubbs Week, Funnel Week, Bloating Week, Pub Week, Live Week, Feet Week, Art Week, Balloon/Lunar Week, Advice Week, or Squishing Week. So if you want to vote early, you can vote for them, any of them. And don't vote on Discord just yet. I'm going to fix that in just a second. So yeah, I know Luna didn't get. I know Luna didn't get everything. What? Anything but stuffed balloons into clothing you're wearing. Balloons look lumpy. They don't look natural. Also, the clothing that I've got, it just isn't really big enough for balloons and me. You know, like full size balloons and me. I get like one or two, and that would be it. So yeah, put myself for a random vote. And the book is here in case, well, it's going to be up there. The book is here in case anybody wants to vote early. I'm going to put the ticker up in a second. I'm just going to fix the thing. Ever give you any vendors that are selling big and tall in the UK? He gave me some websites, and I could ship them over, but I don't have enough money. I just don't have. I don't have the money to basically to purchase these things. So, like, I will save the links, but that's it. You know, it's whatever. Right. Yeah. So we're looking for. So I don't think the balloon padding thing would work. I'm most likely going to go with either the pillow or the duvet, because the duvet wrapped around my tummy basically gives it an extra couple of inches, which does look pretty good, I think. See my last padding video for those results, because I thought that was pretty good. I thought that was okay. Looking back on it while I was editing it, it was like it only adds like that much to my circumference, you know, like just that much, but it's enough, like all the way around me. Like, yeah, because it gets kind of like compacted and squished by the clothes. So yeah, because I do have bigger clothes that are, but they're not that much bigger. You know, the biggest item of clothing that I have that is already stretchy is basically my underpants. Like, I've got some huge underpants, like 10XL underpants or something. Um, like 10XL plus. I think one of them is even 12XL, but it just is kind of like, and they kind of go around my belly, and they do stay on my belly. But the elastic on them kind of keeps them up over my belly, and that's cool. But if I put them underneath my belly, they fall down all the time, especially if I'm not wearing a t-shirt over my belly. They just slide down. Anyway, it's padding week, so yeah, we're looking for ideas for padding week. So yeah, ideas for padding week. It's not just the costume or the outfit. It's also like what I'm gonna, where I'm gonna shoot this and all that stuff. So yeah. Oh, I do have a video. Somebody's still formulating an idea, but I've had like 3 people with they made inquiries asking for quotes of like how much a video will cost, even though I'm listed everywhere as being it's $40 bucks. But yeah, I don't get it. But nobody's come up with like an actual idea of a video for me to do for a custom video for them. They've just requested. I've had like 3 or 4 people basically asking me. So yeah. Add reaction. Add the reaction. What did I have last time? I had somebody getting a medal, wasn't it? No, it was juggling. It was somebody juggling. So what's after the... Was it a woman juggling or a man juggling? I can't remember. I'll just go on to the next one, which is performing arts faces. Ew. Posh. When I have the keyboard just here instead of in front of me, it makes squeaky noises every time. Okay. Okay, and Discord is back open. Let me just change the ticker on here. What? Okay, it tried to shut down my stream. That was weird. I think my mouse is trying to do the double click thing. Need to pee. And it's passed. It's okay. Okay. Save. And there you go. So if you want to vote for next time early, there's the full list again. It's Build-A-Tubs, Funnel, Bloating, Pup, Live, Feet, Art, Balloon/Luna, Advice, and or Squishing. So there you go. Okay, guys. Did anybody come up with anything for the padding week video? Yeah. If nobody comes up with anything like the next time I stream, or like by messaging it to me or something. Not the peeling. What? I'm going to try to record something within the next couple of days. Basically, yeah. Or like this weekend. Is it Friday? Is it Friday? It's Friday now. Cool. Yeah. I'm watching Young Sheldon. And I'm liking it. I didn't think I'd like it. But I'm actually liking it. But it is making me want to watch The Big Bang Theory, and The Big Bang Theory is kind of annoying because it's like one of the things that I genuinely liked when I watched it, but I've never had like the urge to go back to it to watch it again because you know, it's not that funny. There are some good jokes here and there, but the entire thing is kind of like it's just generally not funny. Yeah, so yeah. Do you know the reason why I got into The Big Bang Theory is because at the sci-fi convention, everybody was watching it on the giant screen. Like all the crew, after the fact, basically was watching it on the giant screen. Like we put a couch in the middle of the ballroom, and like there was a stage, and then there was an absolutely massive screen, and like we watched The Big Bang Theory because somebody had that. Everybody was laughing, and we all genuinely liked it, and that's how I got into Big Bang Theory. Before it was like super popular. That was like season 1 and 2, and then I kind of I was okay with it, but I kept following it. You know, I bought the DVDs. I watched them once, and then didn't watch them ever again because, like I said, there's 1 or 2 really good jokes per season, but you have to watch the entire season to get them because, like, the rest of it's just not funny. But Young Sheldon is actually pretty good. It's genuinely clever, and it's a period piece. It's made in it's set in the year 1989 or 1990, 1991. You know, it's like it's set in those years, and it doesn't continuously hit you around the head with it. It doesn't have perioditis. It's really good. It's actually really good and funny. It's well, I think it's funny. So yeah. um. Yeah, I think I was just like saying something else. I was just kind of stalling for time. I did this with Panafox last night. It wasn't really like um it wasn't really stalling though with Panafox. I was just telling him what's been happening and stuff to try to keep him on the line for as long as possible because I don't know how to say goodbye. So yeah. But yeah, I don't actually know if there's anything else that I should tell you guys. I think we're all good. We're all caught up. Yeah. Oh, for those who care, um, me and my pen pal, my American pen pal, my ex girlfriend in the States, we made up. It's all good. It's all good. So I'm feeling slightly less depressed, but only slightly, because like although we made up. I apologized, but she never apologized. I mean, they never. Yeah, she never apologized, and it's that's slightly nagging me. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, it's fine, whatever. So yeah, I was super bummed out up until like it literally happened like an hour or two ago, where we made up and stuff. So yeah. Is there anything anybody wants to say to me before I go? Before I go, because I'm leaving soon. I'm leaving almost immediately, like soonish. That's creepy. I don't know who's doing it, but somebody's making very very careful webs. You know, they're webs that basically aren't on anything that I touch, but they're really close to it. You know, so for example, you guys can kind of see it, like um, like here's like my headphones and the computer is just here, like the base of the main laptop is just here, right? Um, and the webs are like this far away from these objects, and it's like they're intelligent enough to know that I'm gonna brush up against these spider webs, and yet they're not breaking the rules, so they know the rules, but. It's the same on my pipe rack. On my pipe rack up here, there's kind of like a well, I've gotten rid of it, but there was a web that was kind of like going across here, just just connected to this corner of this thing here, this piece of card, and it just went all the way across to my old external hard drive that's sitting on the shelf there, and it's like that's creepy. You're intentionally making a barrier without being on the thing, so you know the rules. Spider conspiracy, intelligent spider conspiracy. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like it's one spider. I don't think it's like a couple of spiders that are doing this, but I've not been able to catch it. I don't know where it is. So yeah, if you can hear me, stop it. Stop doing that. You have infinite amount of space in all of the corners at the top, like above the room, except for above my head. I mean, there's so much space. Why do you have to do this? It's where the bugs fly around anyway. Why do you have to do that? Bastards. It's one of the reasons why also I don't like showing my ceiling or my floor, is because for some reason the corners are where they make the spider webs, and the floor is just really dirty. So yeah. May I buy some padding cloves, Tubbs? What? May you buy some padding cloves? Go for it. Why do you need my permission? I don't. I'm confused. Okay. So this is your absolute last chance to say anything or ask me anything before I go. I'm going to do the belly rubs and belly salute, and then I will have to run away because I will have to not wet myself. So yeah, external lights on. Ugh. Yeah, belly rubs. Oh, back stretch. Belly rubs and belly salute. And yes, my bladder light just went on full alert. So yeah. All good here. Good to see you. Oh, thank you, dude. You can see me whenever, though. It's fine. It's always good to see you too in the chat. It's very sweet of you. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I'm just, my brain can't get off of this subject. But should we have like a remembrance day for the people we've lost? I know officially we've only lost only. Well, that sounds terrible. We've lost Jeffrey. He's the only one that I think has passed away. But should we have like a remembrance day or something? Just something to think about. Just something to think about. I had an idea. I threw it out there. So hopefully it will stop plaguing my brain. But yeah, I just keep remembering, and it feels really sad, and it's really annoying because I'm trying to get over my depression. I don't need random crap to just pile up on top of it, which is great, you know. But yeah, okay, we can. Well, yeah. Let's think of a day, date, something for that then. Just yeah. It. They kind of do this thing in Manchester Bear Bash. They have a Remembrance Day. They have a service, Sunday service. It's the last day of Bear Bash at the bear event. They basically just they go into the park. They have pictures of everybody who couldn't make it because they have passed away, and basically make it that year. And then basically just say a couple of words and read off the list of names and stuff. And I was like, that's really sweet. Maybe we can do something like that, even though it's Jeffrey and that's it on the list. So yeah, I know it's stupid of me, but I've got this horrible. I've got hope still. I can't help it. I'm every now and again I look over on the Discord group, who's online thing, and I just keep thinking that his name's going to be there, and it's just and he'll just be like, yeah, I had no money for like the phone for the past couple of years or something, but I should stop. It's just really annoying when you don't know that somebody, it's like he's lost at sea, I don't know exactly what happened. It's yeah, I'll shut up, I'll just leave, I'll go away. Just spread the misery. Had to spread the misery a little bit. I spread it out enough, then it won't hurt me so much. Maybe, kind of. Yeah. Anyway, sorry again. Belly rubs, belly salute. Just remember that bit. Ignore this last bit, and yeah. Toodles.